Hello and welcome to another unboxing from MoreBikes, and today we've got a box of nice bits and bobs here, some really interesting stuff from Mike, Claire and the team over at Sportouring, a business in Abercynan in Wales. So thanks very much Mike, Claire and the team for sending us the stuff across. We're going to get this out and have a look what's in here in the first video. In the second video we are going to be fitting bits and pieces to the bike and examining the stuff in more detail, and the third video we're going to be doing some testing, getting out and about and seeing how the stuff works. So without further ado, let's get into the box. So thank you again, Sportouring over in Abercynan. Abercynan is an interesting place actually. It's the terminus for the first ever steam railway journey back in 1804. There you go, something you didn't know. Okay, so let's have a look. So first out of the box is this. This is the Indimate, and it's a Bluetooth indicator reminder for motorcycles with full sound customization. So essentially it's what it says on the box. Too often motorcyclists can leave their indicators on. Honestly, it's going to be very dangerous in many situations. Now I personally welcome this because I have always been thinking I could do with a little reminder to turn my indicators off. Just to be on the safe side. How many times do you ride along and keep pressing the button to make sure they're off? Well, this widget here, this gadget in this box does that trick. It connects up to any Bluetooth intercom system and it provides a fully customizable sound in your ear through the Bluetooth system in your helmet that you've left your indicators on. So you know, like when you're in a car, you hear the clicking, you're going to get this sort of situation with this. So it's the Indimate, and this retails at $149.99, and you can get that through our friends over at Sportouring at sportouring.com. Now, a few things I want to say about this before we have a look what's in the box. It's not going to interfere with phone calls or music or sat-nav or any intercoms you're doing with anybody else. You will hear the sound over that, so it doesn't interfere with any of that at all. It's not going to drain your battery either, because in periods of inactivity the system will basically go into a mode that doesn't use any battery, and clearly any use of the indicators is going to bring that back to life. It's easy to install, as we're going to find out in video 2. Apparently there are just 4 wires that you need to use. There's no cutting of wires involved on a bike. 2 of them are going to go to the battery terminals, and the other 2 are going to go onto, I think it's the positive connectors of either of the indicators. And they've got a little widget that you screw in that taps into the wire itself, so you don't have to cut the wires. Connects to a free app which you control it with, and boom, you're ready to go. So let's have a look in the box. Okay, so first of all we've got some nice packaging. In one side of the box we've got the device itself, and the other side we've got the bits and bobs for installation that I've already whipped out of the packaging. Stop the rustling on the camera. We have a set of instructions which we'll look at in a second. There is the device itself, nice and straightforward. That's to one side, and on this side here, I'm not going to get them all out of the box, but here are all the wiring and cable ties that go with it. So it looks pretty straightforward, and I think if we just unfurl said instructions, it's pretty simple. There we go. We've got 6 steps, one of which includes downloading the app, and that's easy enough, even I can manage that. And on the other side we've got a bit more information here, and there is a video, as you can see on the left, for those that want to see how to fit it. But hopefully once we have fitted it on the second video you won't need that. So be sure to check back, because we're going to be fitting this very soon. Okay, here's another bit of kit from sportouring.com, but picture the scene, right? it's getting dark or it's dark. You're out somewhere where there's no lights, your bike conks out, your battery's dead, and you're thinking to yourself, what I could do with is some sort of warning system so I'm not going to get plastered by the road here by a car. I want something that's going to warn people that I'm here while I'm waiting to be recovered or whatever. Cue this widget here. This is the Bright Angle, that's the company. MOTOBRITE is the product, and it is a self-powered warning triangle for motorcycles. This is designed, manufactured, etc. all in the UK, so we do like that. It's universal, so it's going to fit any bracket on a motorcycle. It's got integrated reflective strips, works off batteries, so if your battery is conked as well as the bike, then this is going to power up. And we're going to fit this, and we're going to put ourselves into a precarious situation in the dark, which we will video for you to show this in operation. So let's get this out of the box and take a look. Okay, so here we go. And as you can appreciate, this could possibly be a lifesaver. So thanks very much to the guys at Sportouring.com for sending this through. We're going to fit it to the bike. So let's pop it out of the box and see what we've got. Okay, so the first thing I can see here is some very, very high quality fixtures and fittings on there, which look great. We have the instructions, which we shall put to one side, and in here we seem to have a set of batteries, Vata batteries, good quality ones, free as well with this, which is good. Okay, so fixtures and fittings, packaging and batteries aside, here is the device. So we're going to be following a full set of fairly straightforward instructions here. And again, if you want information about how to fit this, hopefully once we've shown you that in the second video, you won't need it. But you can scan the QR code, jump online and see the instructions. So, obviously we haven't looked at this before, but I reckon that that's going to go onto the bike. Okay, that will be screwing onto the bike where the number plate goes. And then this is the device here that goes on that, and if you have a breakdown, it pops open by just popping these two little things here, and that drops down. I've got it upside down, marvellous. That drops down like that. So that's how it goes. Then your number plate will be on the back there and fitted to here, and then you pop the two yellow switches. That drops down and reveals the warning triangle, which is battery powered. Now, I'm getting a bit of feedback from the light behind me there, so I will move, and that's what it looks like. So you can appreciate with 10 or so LEDs in there, that's going to be nice and bright. And you have got the option as well of fitting a second number plate of your bike down to the bottom part, because clearly once that's dropped down your plate will disappear, but you might want people that are looking for you to be able to identify your bike. Not that there's going to be too many people with a flashing triangle on a dark road, so they should still be able to find you. So we think this is a fantastic piece of kit, and if you're thinking that looks cumbersome and heavy, it really isn't. That is very, very light indeed, yet does feel very robust. Designed, built, manufactured, blah blah blah, in the UK, which we like, and that is available through Sportouring.com. So, Sport Touring are also behind another company called Grip Puppy. Squeeze those puppies is their motto, which we quite like. And you can find their products either on Sportouring.com or indeed its own website, which is grip-puppy.com. So, Grip Puppies, they do them in regular size or big paw size for your bigger bars. Okay, so you can cut this down to size. They fit in the same way with fair liquid and a bit of water. but they're neoprene construction, so not only are they going to be comfortable and cut down on vibration, but they're also not going to hold water, so that's fantastic. So check back, because we're going to be fitting these in the second video, and we're going to be out and about in video 3 using them to see what they're like. So, grip puppy, squeeze those puppies. And the final thing that our friends at Sportouring have sent us are also a grip puppy product. These are super heavy duty coat hangers, appropriately called Arnie. So these are manufactured in the UK, Wales to be exact. The construction of these is really robust. They are designed to hold 63.5 kilograms, which in old money is about 10 stone. So we're going to put these to the test. They come with a lifetime guarantee as well, and I'm particularly fond of these. I know you're thinking, well, it's just a coat hanger, but I've had quite a few coat hangers that have eventually given up and snapped, have bent, and you know, when you've got a set of heavy leathers or heavy textiles on there, you can hang other stuff off here as well. You know, it puts a lot of strain on the coat hanger. Now, these are not cheap. They're $19.95 a piece. But I'll tell you what, what's the old saying? Buy cheap, pay twice. You know, this is a lifetime guarantee. As I said, these are going to last, and these are going to look after your kit, and nothing's going to fall on the floor, and they're not going to break. So we're going to be putting these to the test. But that is the extra heavy duty coat hanger, manufactured in Wales, from Grip Puppy through our friends Sportouring.